Three horsemen from the Guria region of western Georgia, their traditional dress a world away from New York. A Greek woman in traditional dress, photographed on her very first day in America. A Sami woman from Norway, in a costume rarely seen outside her homeland. A German stowaway caught hiding aboard the ship and brought in for questioning. Another Algerian traveler, photographed the same year, in the same striped robe style. A young attendant from Madras, India, one of the rarest faces in the entire collection. A Dutch woman in traditional dress, photographed just after arriving. A woman from Guadeloupe, dressed in the vivid colors of her Caribbean homeland. Dutch children in wooden clogs and lace caps, waiting with their family to be let into America. Three Dutch women in starched white caps waiting together in the Great Hall. A Bavarian man in his felt hat, brought all the way from the mountains of southern Germany. An extended Serbian Romani family, the whole household photographed together. A young woman from Alsace-Lorraine, wearing a huge ceremonial bow, steps onto American soil. Two Romanian pipers photographed together, their music carried across an ocean. A Serbian Romani family photographed together as they waited to be processed. Slovakian women standing together, holding onto each other in an unfamiliar new world. An Albanian soldier, still in uniform, one of many veterans who chose to start over in America. A Danish man, calm and steady at the very start of his American story. More Sami children photographed together on their very first day in a new country. Romanian women in heavy embroidered coats, standing together for the camera. A Norwegian woman in a traditional bunad, the folk dress of her home village. An Algerian man in a striped robe and turban, thousands of miles from home. Another Romanian shepherd photographed the same year, in the same heavy coat. Another Italian woman, one of the millions who passed through these halls in search of a better future. A Romanian woman in a heavily embroidered coat, one face among thousands photographed here. A Turkish man in his fez, photographed the moment he stepped off the ship. Another Bavarian traveler, photographed the same year in the same felt hat. Two horsemen from the Guria region of western Georgia, photographed side by side. A horseman from the Guria region of western Georgia, still dressed for the saddle, not the sea. An Italian woman in her Sunday best, photographed on the threshold of a new life. Three women from Guadeloupe, among the very few Caribbean travelers ever photographed here. A Romanian shepherd in his traditional sheepskin coat, still dressed for the mountains he left behind. A Slovak mother and her children, waiting together to be let through. A girl from Rättvik, Sweden, in the striped folk costume of her home province of Dalarna. A Greek Orthodox priest in his tall clergy hat, captured moments after arriving on Ellis Island. A Greek soldier still in uniform, one of many veterans who chose to start over in America. Two Scottish boys in full Highland dress, kilts and all, freshly landed in New York. A Ruthenian woman in an elaborately embroidered headdress, one of thousands who passed through these halls. A Romanian musician with his pipe, photographed moments after crossing the ocean to start a new life in New York. Another Ruthenian woman in her finest embroidered dress, one face among thousands photographed here. Sami children from the far north, dressed in reindeer herder wool and bright woven bands.